This is Tarron with Twisted Mesquite Performance Horses. We are on a mission to create a world-class 2-year-old program that specializes in the range cow horse. Today we're doing a video with Apache. This is his 5th week in our program. This week we focused on a lot of our groundwork, a lot of desensitizing, a lot of just helping him get into this frame of mind right here, where he's kind of relaxing and quieting down. And we've spent some longer days with him, just helping him figure out that it is a good idea to be with us, that he wants to be with us. He's very, I found out he's a very smart horse, but he was spending a lot of time and his attention in trying to get away from us, trying to run away from us, trying to figure out how to avoid us in anything we were doing. And so, we've changed some things up where, we have him up in a stall, and I'm going in there and putting blankets on. I'm going in there taking blankets off. I'm going in there to feed him. Just going in there and interacting with him more. He's realizing that we are more than we interact with him more than just feeding him or just than working him. And so we've done some of that. We've done a few extra things here in the round pen, just getting him more comfortable being around us. And so far we've gotten 4 rides on him, so it'll be ride 5 today. With him, a lot of it's been just bringing along that thinking side of his brain and encouraging him to think through the process and not getting too concerned and not getting too worried. And his temptation or his what he's naturally wanted to do, or what he has learned to do, is run away and run off, react, just at a drop of a hat and run off and go somewhere. So the things that we've been doing is kind of teaching him, you don't have to react so quickly. You can think through things, and you can stand right here and relax and be calm and all that good stuff. So I've done a lot of groundwork with him today already, done a bunch of desensitizing, things like that. I got on him and rode him a little bit before the video, just to see where his mind was at. He's done well the last few days. We put consecutive rides on him the last 3 days, and but I just wanted to make see where his mind was and all that. So, but anyway, so we'll go ahead and go get on him again. And I will kind of talk about this a lot more before I go and get on him. But our goal, what I'm working to achieve with him right now, is just being, it was with him being comfortable with me getting on and off of him, teaching him what a one rein stop is, and then teaching him to move off when I squeeze with my legs, and we go off and get his feet moving, and we go off in whatever direction he chooses. At this stage, we'll kind of start steering around a little bit as we go, but I'm basically wanting to build in a stop and build in a cue that this horse knows to move forward and go somewhere. All the while, start working on our flexing, getting him softer there where he'll follow his nose. I do have him in a snaffle sooner than I would a lot of other colts. This horse has had a habit. He had a habit of taking that halter and just leaning into it and running off. And so he still is not completely out of that. If he gets highly reactive, or if he's getting less and less all the time. But if he gets into that stage, he quits thinking for a split second or two, and he won't respond at all to that halter and that halter pressure. So I put a snaffle in his mouth just for more of a safety precaution this early on, where, you know, if he were to decide to bolt or do something, where I would have some more leverage in order to get him to back down to that one range stop and get him quiet and calm, and then go again. We haven't had to use that, you know, using our process. It works really well where you just kind of build them and take them and progress them slowly. So, but anyway, that's just kind of, my plan is just to get on him, ride him around, you know, just kind of walk him off, maybe trot him off, but work on our flexing and our one range stop. And it's just to build confidence every time. I want to start in a good frame of mind, and I want to quit him after he's, you know, had some good forward movement, he's relaxed, we've kind of worked on a few things, and he's in a good frame of mind for me to quit him. And that's my plan overall. I'm still, you know, even though it put 4 rides on him, I'm always just checking him out, making sure he's thinking about just standing here. You know, I want to flex him. You know, we've done a lot to where we're just kind of getting to where with this colt, I don't want to sneak around him. He has had people sneak around him quite a bit because he has been so reactive. And so the natural tendency for people is to kind of slow down and start sneaking around. And but what happens with a highly reactive horse like this one, and you start sneaking around him, he will start anticipating it and getting concerned and more worried because you are sneaking around him. And in that instance, you are acting like a predator, and it makes him more scared and more concerned. So, you know, on this colt especially, I'm making a lot of noise. I'm moving my body. I'm moving my hands. All of those things.